All right, so today I think it's like September 3rd, and at this point I redid the shroud completely. As you see there, it doesn't look all jacked up like it was before, and these are the times that take up a little bit more time, but it's a clutch and pedal thing, as I mentioned to you about. Like once you do your mock-up, you have to figure out the materials involved to like keep going, or do you just redo it? My attitude a lot is like redo things. I'm kind of a stickler about just, once you learn how to do it, second time around, you know it. So just make the decisions based on the materials you have and what you learn in order to do it right. And sometimes you perfect what that original idea is. So there's a lot of benefits in coming out of doing stuff over. So the lower lip is done. Once I got everything even, you see my lines, the latches for the hood latch and everything are all even. Before they weren't. The other issue was these splitters that I added, the ones down here on the sides. So the right side I liked, and as you can see now, they're even. But what was jacked up, I don't know if you can see the shadow. Well, you should be able to see the shadow, but the shadow right here was where the latch splitter once was, and I had to literally uproot it and move it over. So it is what it is, because I'm a stickler about things being even. But I put the laser light on it last night, and things are off. Everything here was cool, but then, because now I have to glass in this top, and I'm going to glass in the rest of that splitter as it meets up to the box. So when I did that, it was off, so that's why I had to move it over. So at this point, everything is even. I like it. I got my radiator. It's my mock radiator. Those are my fans. But I put my actual real fans in there, so they actually look good. It's the same spacing. But anyway, my mock-up fits, my battery fits. Again, what goes here is going to be your brake reservoirs and stuff like that. Your AC, battery. Oh, the coilovers have to go in here too. So most likely they'll be going through that cockpit to go on the side, but still it'll be up and out of the way of the steering wheel, and also the your feet, your foot pedals and whatever. I kind of measure that out on the inside, but I'll be showing that later on as I get into the interior build out. Again, keep in mind the suspension right here is going to be offset. It should go out probably another 3 or 4 inches, and it'll be creating a little bit more space. Not a lot, but it'll be actually this difference right here. So that wheel has to come out to about here, and so that's about 4 inches. And it should free up something. Space is space. But anyway, I'm not putting spacers on my wheels. I have my wheels designed so that way it'll be clear as day that this is not a body put on an exotic car, because exotic cars don't have lips like that on the front, because they have transaxles up front for 4-wheel drive and stuff like that. So and everything is just so compact they don't allow for it. So they all have shallow 1-inch lip, if anything, and then that's it. So right off the gate, some people will be able to notice that it has to have some kind of custom chassis under here. So, and to be honest with you, side note, when I actually had my rims done, the rims had the wrong lip on them. Maybe I'll insert a picture right here. And so when I had the lips done, I realized that it was going to be too shallow, and when that issue came up, I was like, nope, that goes against the plan, and we literally redid them. So that got redone. So anyway, next video should be this all glassed in and bondoed and looked like a an actual part. And I got to create some more flanges for the fenders. So I got to get all those spaces and stuff filled up, because now I know where everything has to be. All those holes got cut like that because I didn't know how I was going to sit. The only thing missing here is the emergency bumper. Of course, I know where it fits. I know where the footprints are, so I'm not worried about that. But everything will be even as it relates to the wheel wells and the fenders, the front clip, hood opens up, and then now, as you see, the hood is connected to the dash, and so I know everything is going to be lined up from the front clip forward, front clip back, so I can get into the interior, which I'm really excited about. Once the interior, actually, I'm sorry, let me scratch that. I have to do the windshield framing. The windshield framing is very important, because that lets me know where my door is going to be, the hinges and that nightmare. Because that's the next most difficult part of this build, is dealing with where these hinges sit and the clearance for that pillar. And that's it. I think I'll be good to go after that. It should be pretty much a downhill slide for just kind of getting everything together, because all the design changes and all that stuff has been done. So it's just a matter of dialing it in, making them smooth, and making a little bit more reality, kind of like how this is. So I'm excited by it. As we know, SEMA's coming up, so I love to go shopping and coming across some stuff and taking pictures, bringing back dimensions, make sure the part will fit, if that's the idea that I plan on using for the car. And it's been one hell of a journey. One hell of a journey just getting this far. I remember having pieces that didn't have any guts, so everything that you see that's made out of wood, it's got Bondo on it, I had to create, because it either didn't exist or that's it. It just didn't exist. Everything in this frame right here that you're looking at didn't exist. I had to create, figure out, place it, everything. So, having never done this before, I'm rather excited by that. I'm rather excited by it. Anyway, that's it for now.